guys, Anthony the Figure Guy here, and in today's video we will be taking a look at my second NECA on this channel. The first one was the last run-in. That one did good for views. I loved it. So that means in today's video we'll be taking a look at NECA Toys 2018 Halloween Returns Ultimate Michael Myers. We're going to start off with the box, taking a small look at the figure, the accessories, articulation, height, a closer look at the figure, height comparison, and my final thoughts and what you guys should do if you do end up picking up or think about picking up this figure. I'll tell you if it's worth it or not. So starting off with the box, it's the typical NECA. It's a large box, takes up quite a bit of space, but you know, you can't hate it. Can't hate NECA. My first figure was NECA. It was the Part 7 Jason, but since I got him at a little bit of a young age, he did not last. But funny enough, on my NECA shelf, I do carry his yelling head. So, there that is. A lot of people know that, like, people like the Marvel's Collector or the Funky Collector, you guys should definitely go subscribe to them. They make some pretty good content for being collectors too. They know that that was my first ever figure, and that's kind of what, like, my first ever figure that started the collection. My first ever actual figure was the X-Men Origins Logan figure with the brown leather jacket, and it was the X-Men Deadpool with the blue suit. So yeah, NECA kind of kicked off my whole entire collection: Marvel Legends, SH Figure Arts, or anime figures, horror, and Ninja Turtles. But instead of following up on what started and stuff like that, we'll be taking a look at the box. Starting with the front of the box, it's all black with Michael Myers' face on it. A lot of detail on it. It's really good. A sticker that says includes light up flickering pumpkin. I love to take a look at that. Down here, Halloween Ultimate Michael Myers. On the side, Halloween with the same photo of Michael. NECA Real Toys. On the back, a lot of photos of Michael. A couple, always except, like, I think it's a pose of every single accessory he comes with. Down here, Halloween. It's been, if you guys want to read this, you can pause and read it, but I will read it. It's been 40 years since Laurie Strode survived the vicious attack from the crazed killer Michael Myers on Halloween night. She now faces a terrifying showdown when Michael returns to Haddonfield. But this time, Laurie is ready for him. And you include, down here it shows what accessories he has if you guys want to pause it and get a fast look at the figure. It's a little damaged right here. On this side, same as this side. Up here, same as the sides, but right here, choking hazard, 17 and up. Down here, people who made it, I guess shows you how to use that light up pumpkin. NECA Real Toys, licensing. And my favorite part about NECA is you could pop open. There's a little bit of picture of the figure. Shows you what the box contains. But instead of using the box to show us that tray shot, I will take him out the box and show you guys what the figure really comes with. With the figure now out of the box, this box right here, I might move it up to my NECA shelf so it doesn't take up too much space. Here is our trade shot. It's double trade. Take a quick look at the trays. Now we'll get Michael out and take a closer look at the actual figure. Here is the shape outside of the box, standing on the SH Figure Art shelf. He looks like he's already towering over half of these figures, but they're not really close to him yet, so we'll take a look at that when it comes to the size comparison part. Taking a small look at the figure, here he is wearing his little jumpsuit. You can see he comes with relaxed hands. He has a dirty, aged mask that was used in Halloween 2018. You can see his eyes in there. Not much. But setting him to a side, we're going to take a look at the accessories. I'm going to lay him out. Not going to make the same mistake I did on my last review on Tundra Komodo. You guys should go check that out. Leave a like on it. But besides that, let me weigh out these accessories and we could all take a closer look at them. Now that we have Michael's accessories outside of his box, outside of the tray, laid out in front of here, we'll probably take a look at the most obvious accessory laying right in the back, we have the Judith Myers tombstone right here. It's just feels kind of like cheap plastic, but at the same time feels pretty durable, like it won't break on me. Right here has some writing, our beloved daughter Judith Myers. When she was born, when she died, she looked like she was about in her 20s. Now taking a look at the second version of Michael's mask. It's the same mask, but could you guys tell the difference between the masks? If you couldn't, it's kind of obvious. The eyes are blacked out, so if you're hitting poses in the dark or you're just trying to hit a sinister pose, his eyes are blacked out, nobody could see them, and it makes the figure look a lot better. Taking a look at the second accessory, there would be a tab back here. I already pulled mine out. And when you put, I honestly thought that you could take this off. I tried to take it off. You really can't. But you actually have to push it down. And right there, it flickers to look like it's an actual candle in there. The only thing I don't like is you can see everything in there when the light turns on. But from a distance, it looks pretty cool. Can't see anything in there really. And it flickers like a real pumpkin. Do not want my batteries in there to die, so we'll just stop with that. Coming down to the hands, we have two gripping hands. They both have some blood on the back of the hand. A lot of detail, veins, the knuckles, the crease of the fingers are painted. More blood right there. Sculpted fingernails with more like bloodied up paint on it. Now for his left side, some blood on the palm, little markups on his hand. Looks like he's going to grab you, or what I already noticed is for to hold that head right there, but that's the last accessory we'll take a look at because we're going to take some detail into there. A lot of detail into that mask. Or that, not that mask, that head. Now for this hand, it's the hand that Laurie Strode shot off with her shotgun in Halloween 2018. If you guys seen the movie, you guys know what I'm talking about. But here it is. The skin's all ripped off. You can see the inside. Right here, you can see where the finger's all messed up. And now he's left looking like a Ninja Turtle. Moving on to his weapons, we're going to look at the least known weapon, because he only used it for a little bit in the Halloween 2018 movie, was towards the end when he took the fire poker when he was at Laurie Strode's house. It's so thin that the camera for some reason will not pick it up, but not a lot of detail. It just has twisting, it's sharp, you can hold it from right there. But I would not be using it because I do not want it to break. It's really thin plastic. Taking a look at the second, probably least cool accessory, but really cool at the same time, is the hammer from when he hit the woman in her own house on Halloween night. Again, if you guys seen the movie, you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm glad he had mercy for the baby. But this is a really cool accessory, something we didn't need, something we didn't want, but something we needed, because this is a really cool detail, and you can recreate some pretty cool poses with that. Now, what Michael is most known for is his kitchen knife. Here it is, nice silver painting, the black at the bottom. Really nice. Mine looks a little off-centered from the silver, doesn't it? But, really cool accessory. I really like it. Now, for the last accessory, we have the cop head. Again, if you watched the movie, you guys know what this scene is. Pretty gruesome. But he turned a cop's head into a jack-o'-lantern. This is, when I rewatched the movie earlier today, I realized how accurate the sculpting was. Probably not my favorite. My least favorite thing is the plastic line going all the way down. That's bothering, but the inside is spot on. The cut to look like a mask at the same time. But it just shows how creative Michael could be. It's as bad as it looks. It just shows how creative he could be. And he's not just some crazy guy who only thinks about killing. I guess he has a pretty creative mind. Very gruesome. Still left the dude's teeth. But if you did watch the movie, you know what that is. Let's get these accessories out of here and take a look at the articulation of the figure. I know I typically weave the box right there, but since Michael's box took up too much space, I thought it would be common courtesy of weaving at least something that represents Michael, and I'll weave the Judith Myers tombstone there. So taking a look at articulation, Michael could look up just about that high. That's really good for Michael. I mean, that is really good. And looking down, he could look down pretty far. Look down at his victims before they die or after they die to make sure they're actually dead. He could look around 360 all the way around. He could tilt his head pretty far. At his torso, no movement whatsoever. It's in there, but the leather over it does not allow that to move. His arms go up that high. They go 360 all the way around, actually. Double jointed elbows. They go up pretty high. Get him up for that hitting, for like stabbing. They're on a little wrist peg, so his hands can move. They have some pretty good motion. For his legs, they could kick up about that high. So far, this is pretty good. Unlike Vegeta, his leg will not fall off. He could kick back about that far. Get him in some walking poses. You want your Michael to run, let your imagination run free. His knees go back about that far. Pretty stubborn. They're pretty tight, but it won't break because I've owned enough NECAs to know that won't break. It's on a little hinge, goes back and forth, spins around. But again, since it's NECA, not that much articulation, but enough to satisfy my needs because I do collect these. This is pretty good. Back up so you fit in the frame. This is pretty good, good articulation. Now let's take a closer look at the figure, starting off with the way he looks. Starting at the mask, it's not, it looks aged. You can see all the creases, the dirt marks. You can see his eyes under there. He does have a neck. You can see a blue t-shirt, wrinkles all up in the skin, wrinkles all over the mechanic jumpsuit. His relaxed hands have blood. This one's a little more bloodied up. My disliking is his skin is really orange. On camera, it looks normal, but in person, it looks really orange. His boots, they are actually clean. Good job, Michael. You cleaned your shoes. But not that much detail for Michael Myers. His hair is done nicely. But comparing him to another Michael I have, oh, let me get out the one and only Halloween Kills Michael Myers, sitting next to Halloween 2018 Michael. They are... I own this Michael longer, so I'm just kind of used to seeing him. You know, he's dirtied up. He isn't, because he was in a house fire. And this is from when Karen, was it? Yeah, Karen shot him in the face at Warrior's house. Would have been cool if I know it's the blackout eyes. Would have been cool if it's either they just added that or the blackout eyes had that scratch, because it was in the 2018 movie towards the end. If you guys seen the movie again, you know what I'm talking about. The Halloween Killers looks a little more slimmer than Halloween 2018. He's a little more dirtied. His suit looks a little more shiny, because if you guys remember towards the beginning, he was walking underwater when he was walking out the house. His hair is more slicked back, which I feel like it should be other way around. This should be more nice. This should be more dirty, but that's how the movies went out. I do use the blackout eyes on Halloween Kills. I will use the normal eyes on Halloween 2018. Nice detail on both of them. And then when it comes to knives, I know we already went over accessories, but we have a basic kitchen knife for Michael, 2018. And then for 2021 Halloween Kills Michael, we have the knife that killed Little John. I don't remember if it killed Big John too, but I do remember Allison taking this from Little John's body after he died. Cranberry juice on it, or blood, whatever YouTube allows now. I'll just say blood. But we do have blood on the knife. But we're not taking a look at him. Move back there by the Judith Myers. We'll keep you back there just because you're a Michael, and you look good on display with this Michael. I don't have a holding hand on him right now, so he will not be holding his knife. But now we will be doing a height comparison. We already stood him up next to him. They are the same height. SH Figure Arts, they are all, he just towers over all of them. I don't want to do size comparison, but I will do Kaiju No 8 because he is tall. One of my tallest SH Figure Arts, and I think one of my second tallest figures. Setting up. Okay, Michael is my second tallest figure. It's official. He is huge. I think he's the size of the Freddy versus Jason. The 8-inch Jason figure. Standing next to the ZD Toys Iron Man. Don't ask where his arm went. I was doing some posing. It fell off. I still have it. But back to back, he's a little taller than Iron Man. And then taking another look at the Marvel Legends Spider-Man No Way Home. Black and inside out black and gold suit. Again, thank you to the Marvel's Collector for giving this to me. He is very short. Very short. He barely goes up to his shoulder. He's under his shoulder. So there will not be height comparison there. But for another pretty popular kill. Okay. Okay. There goes 2 figures. Oh, that was Michael that fell. Alright, Michael. Alright, Michael will not stand right now. But for another horror icon, we do have Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Freddy Krueger. His hat just fell off. I literally just pushed it on. But back to back, Michael is taller, and this is how Freddy naturally stands. This figure does have a weird standing point, but for side, and if you go to my Instagram, which it will be in the description of this video, I will do a post on this Michael tonight. Here he is next to my Logan figure, because I don't have really any human figures, so the only one I really could do is Logan. Next to again, another Michael Myers. We have him next to the Mezco Michael. Much taller. Way more taller. Mezco, I have 2 posts from Michael Myers on my Instagram. You guys should go take a look at that. Michael, would you please stop falling? You're making it look bad. But now that I'm going to get his box, his accessories back out here, I'll tell you guys my final thoughts on this figure and what I think. Now, my final thoughts on this figure, I really am a big horror fan, so this was a really big upgrade from the Halloween Kills Michael. Personally, I prefer 18 over Kills, because I just like how it continues the Halloween franchise, even though Michael was supposed to die many years back. But it's cool, makes the figure look really nice, looks good against other characters. And if I were to recommend you buy this, I recommend 8 out of 10. 1, articulation is okay. I mean, Michael doesn't move much, but at the same time, it is okay. At the same, accessories, they are really good. Just some of these accessories are fragile, like the fire poker, and the knife almost broke while I was sliding it into the hand. And my last complaint is the pumpkin, the battery kind of dies fast. Like yesterday I got it, it was pretty bright because I did take a look at the pumpkin. Now today it's a little more dim. On camera it didn't show how dim it was, but it did get more dim. But those aren't big complaints. 8.5 out of 10, I recommend you buying this. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe to my account, and I hope you guys have a good day or night wherever you are. And comment down below, who's your favorite horror character? Mine personal is Jason Voorhees. You guys tell me who your favorite is. You guys have a good day or night, like I said, wherever you are. And I'll see you guys in the next video. In the next video, we'll be taking a look at the Raised on Earth Son Goku. But he does not have a box. He will be in his tray. I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.